Most people don't fail because they lack intelligence. They fail because they think in a way that guarantees average results. And the uncomfortable truth is this: your life is not controlled by your effort alone, but by how you think before you even act. Because the top 1% don't just do different things. They times think differently first, and everything else follows. Right now, most people believe success is about working harder, more hours, more motivation, more discipline. But if that were true, everyone who works hard would succeed. And you already know that's not reality. There are people working 12 hours a day and still stuck in the same place. So what's missing? It's not effort, it's thinking. Let's break it down. Most people react to life. Top performers design it. When something goes wrong, average people immediately go into emotion mode. They get frustrated, they complain, they look for someone to blame, or they shut down completely. But top 1% thinkers don't waste energy there. They pause and ask one question: what is this trying to teach me? And how do I use it? That one shift alone changes everything. Because now failure isn't personal. It's information, and information can be used. Second, most people chase motivation. They wait to feel ready. They wait to feel confident. They wait for the right moment. But top performers understand something simple. Feelings are unreliable. Systems are not. They don't ask, do I feel like it? They ask, does this move me forward or not? And they act anyway, because they know motivation doesn't create action. Action creates motivation. Third, most people think in days. What can I do today? What do I need right now? What feels good in the moment? Top 1% think in compounding. They ask, what can I do today that will still matter in 6 months? What skill will still grow while I sleep? What decision keeps paying me later? This is where everything changes, because small decisions stop being small when they repeat for years. And that's something most people never realize until it's too late. Fourth, most people avoid discomfort. The moment something feels hard, confusing, or frustrating, they stop. They interpret discomfort as a warning sign. But top performers interpret it differently. They see discomfort as a signal of growth, because anything valuable feels uncomfortable at the beginning. If it didn't, everyone would already be doing it. So instead of avoiding it, they move toward it. Fifth, most people believe identity is fixed. I'm not disciplined. I'm not smart enough. I'm just not that type of person. But top 1% thinkers reject that completely. They understand something powerful. Identity is not something you are, it's something you build through repetition. Every action you take is a vote for who you are becoming. And the scary part? Most people don't realize they're voting every day. Every time you scroll instead of work, that's a vote. Every time you delay something important, that's a vote. Every time you choose comfort over growth, that's a vote. And those votes don't disappear. They accumulate until one day you wake up and realize your life is just a reflection of your repeated thinking patterns. Not your potential, not your dreams, not your intentions, your patterns. Sixth, most people think success is about adding more tasks, more effort, more goals. Top performers think differently. They think in subtraction. What should I stop doing? What is wasting my time? What is giving me fake progress? Because sometimes the fastest way forward is removing what holds you back. Seventh, most people think linearly. They believe effort equals result. Top 1% think exponentially. They understand leverage. One skill can replace years of struggle. One system can replace daily effort. One decision can change everything long term. That's why they focus on things that scale, not just things that keep them busy. And now here's the key point most people miss. All of this starts in your mind, not in your schedule, not in your goals. not in your environment, but in how you interpret reality, because two people can live the same life and get completely different results just because they think differently about it. One sees problems, the other sees feedback. One sees failure, the other sees data. One sees pressure, the other sees opportunity. And that difference compounds over years. So the real question isn't, how do I become more successful? The real question is, what kind of thinking am I repeating every day without even noticing it? Because your thinking is not just a reflection of your life, it is the blueprint of your future. And if you don't change the blueprint, nothing else changes either. But here's the important part. This is not fixed. You are not locked into one way of thinking forever. You can train it, you can reshape it, you can upgrade it, but only if you become aware of it first. Because you cannot change what you don't see. So start here. Pay attention to your thoughts. Notice your reactions. Question your defaults. And slowly, deliberately start replacing reaction with reflection, emotion with logic, comfort with discipline, short-term with long-term, not once, not occasionally, but repeatedly, because that's how top 1% thinking is built. Not in a moment, but in repetition. And the moment you start thinking differently, your entire life starts moving in a different direction.